Hey Mark, just finishing up over here on Coleman, and I can kind of just briefly go over. I don't know if we need to hit every little thing that was changed, but just go over it because it was just picking up your red lines for the electrical plans. Um, but I can just kind of go over our basic set over here. So a lot of this was just changing our surface mounted lights to recessed lights, getting rid of a couple GFCI outlets that were here in this hallway. Then on our first floor, we rearranged some stuff. We added a couple fans, and rearranged a couple of switching patterns. I actually, just because it was a little more, there's so many little things going on here. I just put in a note that does kind of just what we were saying. Um, I also added a model group for these three-way switches, um, and I don't know. I've run into this maybe once before, maybe twice. Of this is just a diagrammatic kind of representation of what we want going on, and it's not actually wired how you'd wire a three-way or even a four-way switch like we have on the top floor. I had one electrician call for like clarification on it one time. I thought it was a really silly complaint, but I'm guessing since this is you're doing this for a builder, I think this is plenty sufficient. Technically, I guess when we're wiring a three-way switch, we'd have to wire one switch to the other as well. So, um, let us see. Oh yeah, so we changed this graphic symbol um, to this, although we do have three things, and I know this is a new. Sorry, I have the music on the background. I know this is a new electrical legend here, so I wasn't sure. We have this vanity fixture. I'm not sure you're ever gonna use this or you want to use this. I don't know if it gets a little bit confusing here with having these three things. I wasn't really sure what the difference: wall, sconce, fixture, vanity fixture. I don't know. Maybe moving forward, that's something to think about, or think about removing one at some point. Anyway, um, yeah, and then just adding things. Kind of, this was all just done per your instruction, per your red notes or red lines. Sorry. Um, what else? Did anything else kind of come up? Yeah, so we do have this four-way switch here. It goes to one, two, three. And then here, oh yeah, so this didn't actually come up in the when you were talking before. I think you had mentioned putting in this, I guess it would be a shelf or a or cabinetry, wall-mounted cabinetry. And I think under there we'd want the um, undermount the cabinet lighting like we have here. I think you might have had mentioned that putting just a regular wall fixture here, but then you added the note here. So I'm not really sure. I was guessing that that's how you wanted this. I was thinking this could also just be a closet pole potentially, or just that like kind of wire rack, which I've seen a bunch of times. And maybe in that case I think in any case you wouldn't want this thing. Maybe you'd want a recess light here or something. But I was guessing that this is probably what the best thing for it is, this undermounted light. I know things got a little bit messy here. We were going from just having this switch operation from bedroom 2 to adding it to here, and making these three-way switches. I know we don't like to cross over electrical lines, or diagrammatic electrical lines if possible, but this was a really hard I don't think there was a way to avoid it here, so I think it's clear enough in how it's represented. So um, yeah, let's see. And then site plan, uh, I had to move everything back kind of significantly, actually. Um, this all went back quite a bit, and the only thing I add, so I changed some of the line weight and line type um, representation here, and then also added the construction setback line, which actually does go like this, even though that seems a little funny. It's oops, that's how it's shown in the plan here, and that should do it. Yep, that's everything. Oh nope, it's not. Perspectives. I did change. Um, I'm not exactly sure if there was any kind of line weight manipulation that was done in the was it TAN project? Um, but I think in the graphic style, like showing it without lines on the wall of the hatchings for the siding gives like a little bit of a clear kind of representation there. Especially with the way for some reason it was rendering like kind of blotchy. So hopefully this looks good. This is what you're looking for. And then I updated the information here as well. Um, yeah, hopefully that's everything. Let me know, Mark. I'll send everything over now. Thanks.